Good evening and welcome. It's the holiday season, and like every year, World Reggae Party with me, Goddess Genise, we do an annual holiday show. And this year we have Will Morales of Swingamajig, and he's also an audio engineer and a music teacher and a lot of other things. And the trivia of tonight, this is his fifth time being on World Reggae Party with me, Goddess Genise, on our annual holiday show. So, how you doing, Will?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're a welcome guest here. And like I said, it's your fifth time here. This time you're by yourself. You usually have a band with you, but 5 is a magic number.
Yeah, it's a prime number. Yeah,
it's a prime number. Yes.
So there's
yes.
some significance there. Well, I thought I'd travel light, play quick, like a SEAL Team 6. I love all my friends, and I love including them. And with all the bands I've been in, it's a community, and Swingamajig, it certainly has been, with a lot of guest artists and people popping in. And on the way to the show, I'll get a text of friends in town, maybe, and that's cool. Hop in on a solo.
Yes.
So it's just I've tried to keep things loose and welcoming.
Yes. Yes. So, as I said, a holiday show tonight. So we want to talk about all things holiday and all things family, and how reggae music is shaped around community as well as family. So let's start with, you have a new addition in your household. Yes.
Yeah, that's
yes.
right. So last year, my little baby girl, Carmen, came to this world December 5th, and we celebrated her birthday this past week on December 5th. It's been awesome. It very much humbled me, grounded me. I was recording bands and running a brick and mortar studio, Double Sharp Audio in Delray, Alexandria. And the deal
That's
with
a
that
cool
is
studio. Or
thanks.
what?
Yeah, I pulled back on my activities and a lot of my schedule to be at home, be with be with the family, be a family man, and it was an easy decision. I think I can always jump back into that, resume that, but right now this kid needs me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she is so cute. I could eat her up with a spoon.
Thank you. And I'll share some, photos so we can splice them in with the episode. She loves to sing. She hums and sings when she's eating, when she's just playing. She plays with her drumsticks, drum pad. We have either something on Spotify or something going on always. Be it classical music, some reggae, like the classics, and just giving her a big ears, letting her hear a lot of different styles of music, and yeah, she's born to hit stuff.
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
a feature singer.
Yeah, that's right, for sure. Yeah, she's a songbird.
Oh, very cool, very cool. And I mentioned that this is your fifth time, so. The third and fourth time was with Maria. I don't remember her last name, and your brother Marco.
Yeah, this second and third was that lineup. First lineup was with Getchi Robertson.
Getchi, yes.
Yeah.
Have you heard from her lately?
Yeah, she's out in Washington State, living her best life. I believe she's in like a really strong, committed relationship, and she's got her pets and established life. And from when we catch up online, it's really nice to hear from her. And she's got a very nice like an eye for design. So a lot of her interests are very art centric. And so,
well, she has a line for fashion. I remember
yeah.
her outfits.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
fashionista. And then Maria, she's as of taping here, she'll be playing at this like a Lilith Fair Fest.
Ooh.
Yeah, at in DC. I believe it's like Anthem, Dave Grohl's venue. She's playing with something like 20 or 30 other female artists that evening.
Oh.
And so yeah, she's rocking it. She's playing in multiple bands, and she is definitely a talent that's grown. And I'm so excited for her.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited for her too, because I remember last time I saw both of them
Yeah.
was at
The Rogers
Claire
and
and
Rhythm.
Dolls.
Yeah.
Yes, and it was in the summertime, and you know she was singing their different songs, and she was like, "Oh, Goddess Genise,"
Yeah.
my persona now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Your
And we
calling
were
card.
talking. Yeah, what?
Your calling card.
Yes,
Yeah.
my calling card. So, because that's how we met, if you remember. We met through Tony Thomas and her daughter, Corey.
That's right.
And the funny thing about that is I was at the Giant, and this is when David's, my partner, his mother was alive, and we were doing grocery shopping, and all of a sudden I heard, "Hey, Goddess Genise." And it was you that was yelling that, if you
Yeah.
remember.
Oh yeah, totally.
So
yeah. In our
yeah.
Falls Church.
Falls
Yeah.
Church, yes, yes. And that was like, wow. I think that was the first or second time that anybody screamed my name. Now it happens a lot more than I can care for, but
Yeah, yeah.
but
Well, yeah, it's you've been a supporter of both my music and the music community. You've given this community a platform. The World Reggae Party now having celebrated an anniversary, right?
13
years.
years.
Rah,
13,
rah, rah.
rah, rah, rah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a lot of shows, a lot of uplifting, lifting up of musicians, and
Yes.
so yeah, it's only natural you get a reputation, and yeah, it's fun when you see the fruits of your labor realized.
Oh,
And-
yes.
And
Oh,
these,
yes.
it's these courtesies and tiny gestures, going out to shows, supporting a musician. It means a lot. One of the stage crew here had kind words to say about my sound check, and that's kind of what keeps me going. The kindness of others and trying to put that back out there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's we're doing this not just for ourselves. If that were the case, we could just stay in, and not perform.
Oh,
But
no.
we want to interact. We want the human experience. Us artists and us viewers, we want to consume and take in media as well. And yeah, it's part of that
Yes.
human connection.
That is part of that. And 2 weeks ago, Ross Sledge did a shout out on Facebook. I
All
just
right.
came out of here doing the radio show and had Facebook on, and it was like, that's my name. And it's like Goddess Genise, and he thanked me for having him as a guest, him and his wife actually, because they're both reggae singers. And I had him on first, and I had him and his wife on, and they did some a cappella singing. Well,
Nice.
when you're a real singer is when you can do a cappella
Oh, yeah.
on a show.
No safety net. Yeah,
yes,
right.
yes. So I was real like, I came back here and I showed a couple people that are staff here. I said, hey, I got a shout out on Facebook. And I was really happy about that. So, but as you just said, 13 years is a long time to have a show in this market, in this area, because
Yeah.
this is a tough area to crack.
Sure, it's very transitory. A lot of people come in and out, and so even like the crew, like it's fresh faces. And,
Oh, yes.
Like,
Oh,
but being cool, being chill, being easy to work with is, I think, a part of your success too, and what's helped a lot of us musicians and artists out there. Being a good hang, and it's a small world. Everyone seems to know everyone. And
Everyone knows everyone.
so it's like it's 6 degrees of separation and all that. So yeah, it really pays off to put that goodness out there.
Yes, yes. And since this is a holiday show, we do want to talk about some holiday traditions. Like right now, or close to right now, Brazil as well as Tobago and the Bahamas are getting ready for what they call Junkaroo. Junkaroo?
Junkaroo? Okay.
Yeah, which is the party before the party.
Oh, all right.
You know,
Pre-gaming. Yeah.
you know, New Year's Eve is coming up, so that's, you know, the Junkaroo is like the party before the big party, which is New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So, and you'll also know that in February and March, Carnival is going to be happening here in the States, New Orleans, but you'll also know that the Bahamas, Trinidad, Tobago, Haiti, most of the Caribbean is going to have some form of carnival coming up.
Fantastic.
Which is great. In fact, I've been asking Tony if I can come down for carnival.
Oh, right.
Because that'd be a really good time.
I'm sure that'd be an awesome
That'd be
time.
an awesome
Some sun,
time.
getting away from the cold. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's why she lives there. You can't tell me that that was her main reason, that she wanted to get off of 50 or 29 and have hot weather all year round, or reasonable weather all year round.
Yeah. I bet. I can only imagine. Yeah, that's the life.
It's so nice. It's so nice.
Pass the peace in this digital communion. We may be heretics. What in the world do I know? I think about you now and then. Coda the friend, pass the peace in this digital reunion. I may be going to hell. Let the philosophes figure that one out. I think about you now and then. Holiday with friends. Pass the peace in this moment of unity. We may be wrong about it all. What in the world do I know? I think about you now and then. holiday with friends. Holiday with friends. That one's about my cat, Coda. Coda the friend. He's like the most dog-like cat to ever exist. Tiny little slices of crudité. It's New Year's, it's New Year's, it's New Year's Day. Pop open that magnum of champagne. It's New Year's, it's New Year's, it's New Year's Day. Hey friends, what do you see? When you look in the mirror, me, I'm looking to find the best of all futures. Whoa, oh, tiny little slices of bread on a tray. It's New Year's, it's New Year's, it's New Year's Day. Pop open that magnum of champagne. It's New Year's, it's New Year's, it's New Year's Day. At the end of the day, and all other cliches fail to convey what we've been through. So let's raise a glass to friends and family who couldn't make it tonight. We're thinking of you. Cheers. Tiny little slices of bread on a tray. It's New Year's, it's New Year's, it's New Year's Day. Pop open that magnum of champagne. It's New Year's, it's New Year's, it's New Year's Day. It's New Year's, it's New Year's, it's New Year's Day. Word. That one's about New Year's. If I'm playing a show around 4th of July, I usually sing 4th of July, oh 4th of July, it's 4th of July Day or something like that. If it's Thanksgiving, 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 Thanksgiving Day. So all I have to do is record a different line. I've got 12 different versions if I wanted, right? Modular. There you go.
Well,
So, what are some of the holiday traditions that you have?
Well, so this year we've opted for a small tree, and if I can say anything about that versus a big one, we have a large, like a tree we bring down from the attic or like the top floor every year, except for this year my wife went with a Charlie Brown sized tree. And it's just the right tree for us. We were worried about the cat knocking down the tree or it being a hazard for the baby as she's now starting to crawl and walk around. So it's like self-contained, and we have the ornaments that just seem to fit, seem to work with it. And if that could be a new tradition, I'm all for it. My parents and my family, like my immediate family, they usually celebrate the night before on the 24th, like they ring in Christmas. And I think that's a tradition that started up when we were kids. We couldn't wait for Christmas, and so our parents would relent and let us open the presents like at midnight at the start of Christmas, rather than going to bed and waking up and waiting for the Christmas morning. So I really got to talk it out with my wife and see what's appropriate for us, because we have this kid and we try to put her to bed at a reasonable time. 7:38, and so I may have to make an alteration to a family tradition, or just give them a call come midnight, figure out like a way to still connect. But yeah, that's one that I'm actually navigating and trying to work around. And same with New Year's. I usually make an appearance, pop in at both my family and my in-laws. My wife, when she was looking for a place, our little townhome, she found a spot that was almost equidistant between our parents. And so with the kid, it's really worked out. It's a nice little triangle, and we're happy where we're at. We've got a lot of support. And yeah, with New Year's, I played a song called New Year's Day today.
Yes.
It was one of the first ones that I wrote when you first asked me about performing at a holiday show. Because I enjoy playing original music, and it's more thrilling to me rather than covers, although that's part of the game too, being a live performing musician.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You got to do at least one cover.
Yeah, those 3-4 hour shows, yeah, there's plenty time to stretch out. But exploring and doing some of that creative writing is great, and having a prompt, like a holiday theme. Well, I looked into it. I was thinking, well, there's a ton of Christmas songs. But then when I thought about New Year's, I really couldn't think of too many songs. Like Barry Manilow's What Are You Doing New Year's Day? And people do Old Lang Syne.
Old Lang Syne.
Yeah, and that's about it. You know, maybe there's a few more, but they'd be even more obscure. And so, yeah, New Year's Day was a song I wrote, and the majority of those tracks were recorded at American University. They have a lovely vibraphone, and I recorded, which is like an electrified xylophone, a large mallet-based instrument. And it has like a tubular resonant chambers that echo and have motorized little discs that oscillate and change the pitch, or the introduce like a vibrato kind of sound.
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, viewers who dig whatever I was doing this evening, you can track and find more of that music coming up through a release I'm having with DSI Records. And that's a local punk label. We've been at it for about a year now. It's been a long slog. The production of it's probably been closer to 2 or 3, and we're just at the finish line, just double checking the label has the right typos corrected and the credits attributed. I've been slow walking it ever since the passing of our friend Kent, our drummer in Swingamajig.
Yes.
He's the one that started this current project up, and for viewers to catch him up if they aren't regular followers of World Reggae Party. And you can always catch up on latest episodes online on your YouTube channel.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Well, so, and there's your plug.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Thank you.
Totally. I play with John Previty. He's a bassist for Danny Gatton's band, and he's played with Paul Simon and a lot of jazz greats. And he plays upright and electric bass with us. And Kent Stacks, he was the drummer for Scream and a couple of other really cool bands in the area. And
He was a cool guy.
Yeah, and I took a real big hit. That was probably like a month before the last year's taping, and I couldn't get drummers to hang on to drummers to save my life. It was like Spinal Tap. They all kept getting pneumonia or moving away, or for one reason or another had scheduling conflicts, and so it was a tough year for gigging in that regard. But casting a wide net, and you know, as I was saying earlier, trying to be cool with a lot of people, I always found someone to play with, and we've got a great a drummer right now, Joey Jenkins, that's been holding it down. He's my buddy.
Have I met him?
No, I'll have to bring him in next next year.
Yes.
And Tessa is a singer. She's been focusing a lot on school, and currently she has like a bow based out of Georgia, so she's been flown out back and forth. She's doing really well for herself. She's I think you know, just got her life that she wants to live right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, she's always welcome to sing and, you know, jump in on tunes.
Oh, she's such a cool. I
Yeah.
wanted to interview her, Women in Reggae.
I
and
totally
we
know
never,
what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, we never got into the studio to do that. So.
Yeah, sure. Well, you know, it's like passing ships in the night. All these artists in the area, as we were saying, it's like there's tons of talent, and you don't have to look very far. And,
You don't have to look very
and
far.
they're coming in and out of town all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a real pleasure to connect with the local community and the tradition, and to think that these folks, you know, they want to play with me. They encourage me. The random strangers, you know, buy me a beer afterwards. It's all a privilege, and it's all like it keeps me going because I still have my crises of faith, like whether I should have been a tax accountant or if I should have just gone to on to something else, podiatry. But I bet those people stare out the window and wish they could be musicians. So grass is always
I have
greener.
the same thing too. It's
Yeah.
like I could have had 2 or 3 or 4 kids. My family is usually 3, 4, or 5 kids, and been a wife. My mom was a nurse. Go into nursing school, and I'm like, oh God, that was
Yeah.
a nightmare to me, and I was.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
it's still a nightmare to me, actually. But
they are heroes, but they are definitely in direct line of fire of like angry patients, the uncaring health system, and all that.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's trauma all over that, and certainly what I'd like to do with my life is kind of surround myself with positivity, and try to be like a good guitar teacher, drum teacher to students. Try to get that next generation going. Be the teacher and the friend I wished I had, at times and all that, and put that goodness forward. And I'm not perfect, and like I want to always learn and try to do better than I did the day before, and all that. And that's goes with this whole thing. I persist because it's fun, and I have the encouragement of others, the kindness of strangers.
Yes. Well, I persist because I feel this is the only life
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, I hear you. The
Reggae
call.
music.
Yeah.
This is my calling,
Yeah.
because right before we got on the air, you were talking about your tattoo,
Sure. Yeah.
and you were talking about frequency and vibes and the channel and all that. And I can vibe with that because at night I listen to 458 megahertz or something.
Oh, nice.
Something like that. It's in a kind of like a chant, and it helps me go to sleep without,
So
Yeah.
the letter A is 440 as a standardized number. In other parts of the world, it's a little higher or lower. So if you're 458, you're maybe listening to like a B flat or somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure, like physicists and musicians at home, feel free to chime in.
Yeah.
Comment on the channel. So yeah, I am definitely a proponent of just good vibes, and yeah, the tattoo specifically is of Ohm's law, which is like a principle that governs impedance in an electric current. And so yeah, like just being an audio engineer and having to explain to every client, soup to nuts, and curb their expectations. Part of it was educating them and capacitance and matching the right mic cable or instrument cable to other equipment was always a learning experience, and it was great. I took away a lot from it, had a blast. And so this tattoo is almost a joke, as if I ever had to calculate how to wire up a bunch of speakers in an amplifier. I could just quickly look at this and plug in numbers, and I'd have my equation. But there are websites for that nowadays.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And how reggae music and traditional has this 4.4, sort of like part of your heartbeat. In fact, if you listen to some of the older reggae from, Bob, obviously, but Desmond Decker or can't remember the name.
Toots and the Males, the older gen.
Frederick Toots, Lucky Dube. All of them was talking about how they learned reggae because they listened to the heartbeat first, then they took the heartbeat and put it into music, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah,
if you listen to the old reggae, it is that tap, 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 sort of like Staying Alive when they're doing the life support.
Yes, tactic for CPR.
Yeah,
Yeah, totally.
yes. So,
yeah, and the heart. I've heard that DJs and dance music also, like, their goal a lot of the times is to elevate heart rate, and so they'll go for like a jogging speed heart rate. And so like for you to say that early reggae was influenced by like a heart that's at peace, perhaps, or one that's at rest, or just a more casual that makes total sense. Yeah,
Yes.
I could see the match, and
Yes.
yeah, we're influenced by what the heart wants.
What the heart wants.
Heart wants what it wants.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. Good vibes.
Yeah.
So my holiday tradition.
Oh,
my
yeah.
father was an engineer when they weren't having a whole lot of black engineers. So he took up electrical. So he became an electrician disguised, no, an engineer disguised as an electrician. And everybody asked me, why are you doing this? You're not making much money out of this, and, blah, blah, blah. And I tell them, I said, I'm following my father's footsteps. I'm not the electrician that he was, but I am doing electronics. I'm not doing an equation on the board, but I am following the heartbeat, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
and these like to get here to where you're at, you've had to take training classes, and you've seen a lot of different roles that it
Yes.
takes to make a show happen, the production, right?
Yes, do a lot of crews,
Yeah.
lots of crews. So
Yeah, I'm a creature of entertainment and live production as well. Being a musician, going out to shows, I inevitably had to jump in and run sound whenever there was a band a club or a venue where the sound guy didn't show up, or we were all chipping in and bringing a PA and monitoring it throughout the night, and whoever isn't playing keeps an eye on things, to running live sound for venues, and then recording bands. I've had a lot of different roles in audio, and it's all complementary. You can't go wrong, and certainly those within the broadcasting range, I encourage y'all to volunteer at this public access station here.
yes, Fairfax Public Access.
Fairfax Public Access, and also if you're far away, if you're in Tobago watching this, I'm sure there's opportunities to run audio at basement house shows, church shows, music venues. They always need a backup or volunteer. You get started wherever you can, and it's a thing, you do it because you just have to, or you want to. You have a passing interest, and it turns into a passion. I didn't know I'd be a guitar teacher or a musician when I grew up. I hoped it would be something fun, but it was through having some good mentors, some good people like that kind of kept me going, inspired, kept me going. That I kind of backpedaled into this career, and it's been kind. It's been real kind, more than I deserve. Yeah.
Not all gifts are found under the tree. Sometimes you find them in the gutter. Gotta keep an open mind, have a functioning heart. What do you do with a stray kitten crying out on Christmas morning? Give it a home with lots of love and get it back exponentially. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, keep that baby feral warm and well fed. Christmas time is all year round. Unconditional love, whoa. What do you do with the stray kitten crying out on Christmas morning. Give it a home with lots of love and get it back exponentially. What do you do with love? Get it back exponentially. And then what happens? You give it back exponentially. Get it back exponentially. You know, I'm feeling that acoustic. I'm gonna hop back into it. Just a little more island vibe. What if I had no home? Subject to a life alone. Passing from town after town. All signs read no vacancy, no vacancy. Oh, my winter child, baby, don't you cry. Hush now, little darling, all that noise inside. Oh, my summer child, baby, don't you cry. Hush now, little starling, all that noise inside. I'd be a rolling stone. No moss would grow on me, except for 3 little seeds. What do they call themselves? Peace, love, and unity. If they sing like this, they go, oh, my winter child, baby, don't you cry. Hush now, little starling, all that noise inside. Oh, my winter child, baby, don't you cry. Hush now, little starling, all that noise, all that noise, all that noise inside. I'm gonna give you a quick little 2-minute banger here. This is my gift to y'all, my holiday gift. Come here, take a knee by the old lemon tree as I adjust the onion on my belt and talk of simpler times like Abe Simpson. New York used to be New Amsterdam. New York used to be New Amsterdam. Bought with precious stones, apocryphally. New York used to be New Amsterdam. New York used to be New Amsterdam. Damn, 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 damn. New York used to be New Amsterdam. New York used to be New Amsterdam.
So, like, I wanted to, before I forget, mention some of the guest artists on this upcoming album release. It's kind of just keep the party going and talk about, you know, the future and the new year. And so we've got a real great roster. this guy Steve Hanskin. He was a bass player for a band Minor Threat during like a really nice period of their recording and performing. He was on the Out of Step album. If you guys are aware of like the DC punk tradition, it'll be the Discord Records album with Black Sheep amongst White Sheep, Out of Step, and he played bass on a track, Limes Not Lemons. I've got Nathan Straychek, another fantastic bass player. He was originally a singer for an early punk band, the Teen Idols, IDLES, and he also was pivotal in founding Discord Records, the local label. He's a great guy, my friend. I'm happy to call him my friend. I drum with him in a band called the Delarcos, and they're celebrating their 11th anniversary next month. It's more of like a rowdy music to drink beer to. But being part of this community, you put on a lot of hats, and you run into all sorts of folks. We got the Mesthetics boys, which would be Joe Lawley, bass player for the Mesthetics. They're like on Impulse Records, one of the premier jazz labels, like worldwide, and he was also in Fugazi, the bass player, and Anthony Pirog, the lead guitarist of Mesthetics. He played on a track on this upcoming Swing-a-Majig album. So there's lots of talent. There's a lot of local people as well that are kind of a different generation. Sarah Zhu, a fantastic jazz flute. Jazz flutist. Yeah. Oh, she's all over town. She plays a lot of jazz clubs and legit, like a real musician and a talent, a force to be reckoned with. So shout out to her. She provided flute and piano and all my crazy ideas. She was down and she's like, okay, let's do it. I even recorded her breathing and threw it in on like a track, and had her shout into a bullhorn for like a song about a protest or like a commentary on society. Yeah. And so like there's I don't know, something 17 or 18 tracks just coming up. I'm gonna start leaking them or releasing singles and promoting that real soon. So you can find that Swing-a-Majig album through DSI Records or DSI Archives. DSI Archives. Okay. Yeah, and there's a lot of other really awesome talent, and it's just like I think through recording, I had the opportunity to meet these artists, and whenever a big wig was around, I'd be practicing and shredding, and that I think helped break down a lot of walls. And I think this career is still a meritocracy. If you put hard work in, people will recognize that.
You put the hard work in, people will recognize. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
No, it's and it's just like there's definitely luck, a lot of that, and definitely people who can just fall up and upwards, and despite whatever. I'm certainly in that camp, but you got to put in your legwork and go out there, go to shows and things happen.
Go out there, go to shows.
Yeah.
Even if you're the only woman
That's
in
right.
miles. I've had that.
I hear you.
The only woman in miles, or
yeah, I'm sure it's a hostile environment sometimes.
Oh, when I first started.
Yeah.
Asking people for, if they come over the show. It was kind of crazy because they were like, well, how much you paying me? Mm-hmm. What do you mean? Zero. Zero. You come, I help promote you. I'll put you on YouTube. You'll be on the station. You'll be in a live studio. It would go out and people will hear you. And how much are you paying me? It's like, let's end this conversation right now. And you win some, you lose some.
Totally. And, as a musician who supports himself on music and want to bring something to the table, contribute to the family, I could see that point of view, but being entirely capitalistic shuts a lot of opportunities and pathways. and kind of disregards your goodwill as well, you know, because then it becomes entirely a transaction.
Yes.
And, you know, there was a time decades ago where musicians could support themselves, you know, and like a family. But it's harder these days with things being automated and the rise of DJs and also pre-recorded music.
And the internet now.
And AI.
AI,
So it's harder and harder to eke out like a substantial living, but I think it's there and within reach to those that like persist and are really lovelier that are really in it to win it. But because there's so much talent, there's a lot of folk that just want that foot in the door, and yeah, there's merit to that.
Yes. Yes.
Being open to opportunity and
Yes.
recognizing that what you bring to the table is a big deal too.
Oh.
A skill onto itself.
Oh yeah. Not everybody can do this, because
It's a luxury. Yeah.
it's a luxury, and sometimes it's a chore. Sometimes you do have to go out there and have the door be slammed in your face. Reggae is a male-dominant genre. That's the word I
Yeah.
was looking for. So if you're coming in and, you know, you have on a dress and it's not revealing, and you're not wearing the, you know, what they used to call Daisy Dukes, and the teased hair and all that, you know, they look at you like, what are you doing here? I said, I'm here to promote you. Well, I don't need promoting. I was like, okay, I'll just listen to the show. But some of those same people, 10 years later, guess who they come knocking on the door for?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. No, totally. I wish I could read the tea leaves and predict where, you know, which venues and avenues to pursue. But it's a matter of just knocking on 1,000 doors, you know, for that one or two people that get it. Yeah, and putting in that sweat equity, for sure. When I was recording artists more, I couldn't give it away. People wanted, they had this concept of what a recording studio was, and but it didn't match what their budget was, and so I had to like do a lot of barters and, you know, like compromises in how I valued my time in order to get the bigger clients, because I had to start with, you know, like after the first 50 bands, it got really easy. People understood what I was doing, and they dug, you know, the work I was putting out. The experience and building up a body of work was necessary, and that struggle was real, and it had to happen before you get your 10,000 hours in and all that.
Yes. Yeah, the struggle needs to happen. You can't just walk in the door and like, hi, I'm Goddess Genise, because they're like, who are you?
Yeah.
And nothing busts your balloon quicker than who are you? And now it's like, hey, it's Goddess. How you doing? So a lot's changed in 13 years. Let's put it that way. So, but my family tradition, like I said, my father was an engineer. So I mostly, since I was the only girl in the house, would put out the milk and cookies, and everywhere we lived, we had a fireplace. So the fire would be up, and my father, but at the time I didn't know it was my father, would drink the milk and eat the cookies, and, you know, we would come down like 4 or 5, you know, trying to catch Santa. And he'd be there, and he's like, oh, you just missed them. And, you know, the milk and cookies would be gone. And, you know, he left these things, and which was the gifts. We didn't do the Christmas Eve thing. My mother hated that. I think her family had did that while they were growing up, doing, you know, Christmas Eve instead of Christmas Day. So we always did Christmas Day. So, but it was funny because sometimes he would dress up as Santa, especially for Tabernacle Baptist Church, or the church that they went to, would dress up as Black Santa. So at my house, the only Santa that was allowed was Black Santa. So
That's great. That's great. Representation matters.
oh yes,
Yeah.
it does. In fact, if you would come to my house now, you would see a lot of Black Santas because
Great. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, that's awesome. That's yeah. I've been to your house a few times. Thank
Yes.
you very much for the invites, and yeah, it's a great spot. I will have to check out your holiday decorations. We as new parents, we kind of we have that tree and that's enough. Like
Yes.
the kid keeps our hands full, and so like we'll let our neighbors light up the neighborhood, and we're taking it easy with that right now. I think it would be nice to do the morning presents, the tradition, and I definitely want this kid to have like a childhood like that. It sounds really sweet. I had older brothers, and so they burst a lot of bubbles, and like
Yeah.
raised me fast, in a lot of regards, and that was one of them. So it always seemed to me like a nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Everyone knew, Santa being like a construct or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely want the kid to have that. That's really wholesome. And how long do you think you did the cookies and milk for? Until you were like 10, 7?
12.
12? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
That sounds like a really sweet household. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's real cool. Yeah, like our Santa, I think probably be like kind of like the Easter Bunny. You never really catch a glimpse of him. I think that it'd be easier to keep that going. Like if it was a bit more of a mystery.
Yeah.
Who's to know? I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But this kid, she's really clever, and she'll I'm sure she'll figure things out. Put two
We'll
and two
see.
together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you have like any other traditions that day? Do you like cooking a ham or a roast or?
Well, my mom would always be in the kitchen cooking ham, then venison or deer.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do roast beef, then macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, candy sweets, apple cobbler, a whole feast. Not just a few things, but
Yeah.
enough food for, I don't know, 20.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: Did y'all ever put like the crust and like brown the mac and cheese?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the breadcrumbs are the little
Oh,
crunchy bit.
yeah,
Yeah, that's where
yeah.
it's at.
Yeah, it was very crunchy.
Yeah.
But very good.
My mother-in-law does that. Yeah, you can hear the snap when you break into it, and then the soft, gooey mac and cheese underneath. Oh yeah, and every couple of years she'll do ambrosia, which is just like, but I never really had that growing up, and it's just like, it's candy at the dinner table. It's awesome.
Oh yeah.
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 I'm trying to cut back on those carbs, trying to keep up with the babes. So, I've been trying to just like moderate.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. Well, yeah, like so if we can like then talk about like what are your hopes for the new year?
Full-time job, my biggest hope. And well, reggae party-wise, I'm looking to expand.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and especially with international radio. There's a reason why I keep going to Tobago, to Bahamas.
Got it.
I want to have my radio show, broadcast overseas.
So that kind of thing, I'm not familiar with like international distribution. Do you have to like pay to get on the radio, or like submit like tapes and see if someone will pick it up?
Submit tapes and see if somebody would pick it up.
Yeah, that's a great.
Yeah.
Go hunting for that big fish for sure. Yeah.
So we're gonna have to wrap it up.
All right.
But don't be a stranger. You're always welcome here, as you know.
Thank you. Yeah.
And
My pleasure.
My pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
yes. So this has been World Reggae Party, annual holiday show with my special guest, Will Morales of Swing-a-ma-jig and many other talents. And he's going to teach me how to sing pretty shortly, too, because I'm doing full circle, you know,
Right on.
fan to producer, host, singer, management, my own album.
All right, yeah. I'll help you along the way, yeah.
Yeah.
And for those who are interested in pursuing the arts, I do teach Zoom online. You can reach out to me either through Instagram, Billy Nelson Morales, Billynelson Morales, Morales, Morales.